And so off the tip, it's Toronto. And here is Hardaway. From past the arc. Rebound by Williams. Hardaway with it. Beyond the arc. They get it again. Full. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
What a pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's capable as a scorer, but finds his teammate there.
Pass to Hardaway. He shoots again. Here's Fall.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Here's Hardaway. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Screen by Porzingis. Here's Fall. Off target with his three. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Toronto. 4-point game. Here's the three. No good. Shot missing. The Bronx goes the other way with it. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he dunks it down.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Toronto working the ball around now. Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by Williams.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
On the wing, Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the drive. And that one, good. He's got 7.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
And again, no good by Toronto. Outside Hardaway. To the inside. Pass to Fall. And the Bronx tacks on 2 more.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Toronto trails by 10. Here's Fall. to end the run. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fall with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Toronto calls timeout. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Screen by Porzingis. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's the long-range damage that this coaching staff wants Shai Gilgeous-Alexander searching for. Nicely done.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And out of bounds as the Bronx gains possession. The Bronx leading by 9. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Fall. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Here's Fall. From the top of the key. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Fall's got 12 points in the game.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've got.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bronx.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And so here's Toronto. After the Bronx picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's the screen. Here's Ball. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession. Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Pass to Fall. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Fall's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bronx. From deep three-point range, Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here's Williams. Got a hand on it. Outside Tatum. Tries it from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bronx. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Into the lineup for Bronx.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far.
And you know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's rise to NBA stardom was meteoric.
Well, for me, GA, the more responsibility this guy seems to be given, the better he gets. He's improved every year, and at this point in Shai's career, it looks like his ceiling could be very, very high. Wow, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander quick off his feet. Defense doesn't have time to react.
Screen by Sabonis. Here's Ball. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. For Toronto, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And the technical free throw is good.
What a promising future for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's long, he's athletic, he can play the 1 and the 2, and perhaps the most important thing is everyone raves about his character and his coachability. Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. The wide open look here for Porzingis. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Well, this is where Porzingis thrives. He is shot ready on the catch.
They get the rebound. Full. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Pass to Porzingis. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Porzingis. Three-pointer. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Gobert, the screen. The 3 from Tatum. That shot is off. The Bronx goes the other way with it. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And stolen by Tatum. Yep, that one goes. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you love to see Jason Tatum using his length and athleticism to make plays defensively. That's nice.
Porzingis, that's a 2. And another miss by the Bronx. Toronto trails by 15. And here's Tatum for 3. In the corner, Hardaway with it. The kick out to Tatum. Over Williams. And again, it's Toronto converting.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
Outside, Porzingis. There's the triple. Rebounded by Bowen. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some.
3 points.
Bowen's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
It's a timeout called here, the first for the Bronx. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 7. Got a piece of it. Toronto calls timeout.
There they are, fans. Your Bronx answer.
And here's Tatum for 3. And so it's the Bronx going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action in just a minute. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Porzingis has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Bronx. The 3 from Tatum. Buries the long-range jumper. Tatum's got it back down to single digits for Toronto.
Just tremendous understanding and fundamental basketball by Jason Tatum in pick-and-roll action. Beautiful.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
Hardaway with a wide open look. And the three ball is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. On to Hardaway. Pass to Tatum. Over Hardaway. Tatum's shot is off.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
They set the screen. And he gets it to go. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the jump shot that Jason Tatum has is absolutely lethal. The form, the extension, everything is on point.
Pass to Fall. High post try. And Tatum pulls it down.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Driving the lane. And the dunk by Tatum.
That's right, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Timeout called, the Bronx. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Outside Tatum. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play can spark his groove. Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Over to the left wing. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Pass to Tatum. At the top of the key, Sabonis. Back to Tatum. Screen by Sabonis. Tatum no good. Toronto trails by 9. To the middle. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven he can score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the basketball pretty fast.
And it's ball penetrating. And that's out of bounds. The Bronx will retain possession.
Substitution for Toronto. Kristaps Porzingis. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
1:10 left to play in the third. Takes it inside. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Bronx leads by 9. Tatum on the wing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
How about the confidence from this young gun? Jason Tatum's length is tough to deal with inside, guys.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Ball. Pass to Fall. And that one drops. Fall's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think, has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Now here's Porzingis. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Fall can't hit.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And that one is stuffed right through.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Outside Tatum. Over Tatum. Tatum no good. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Fall. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Bronx on top. They're up by 11.
44.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. Toronto trails by 11. Out to Hardaway. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. For the 3. Here's Fall. Here's Tatum. Good on the baseline, Jay. Tatum's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Toronto.
If you're going to the mid-range game, you've got to do it efficiently in the modern NBA. Jason Tatum, yes, sir.
On the wing, Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Here's Hardaway for 3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Jumps up. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the sides.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bronx.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing contact.
And he can't get the first one.
What I love about Jason Tatum, guys, he's already an all-star. But that desire, that hunger, that thirst to be great remains with this guy, and he continues to improve.
Pass to Hardaway. And here's Porzingis. Lets it go with the 3. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. And the Bronx leads by 12. Tatum on the wing. No good from outside. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Hardaway with the steal. From deep three-point range. That doesn't go either for Hardaway. Toronto trails by 12. Tatum draws the double. Down low. Porzingis with the steal. Hardaway for 3. Goes back up. Outside Williams. And another miss by the Bronx. Got a piece of it. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
Ball from long range. Fall with the rebound. The Bronx leading by 14. A 3 from Porzingis. And they hit it back. There's Williams with the 3. Here's Fall. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Williams. Lets the 3 fly. Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Great D that time from Hardaway. Here's Williams. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Tatum with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Offensive rebound. Here's Fall.
Taco Fall.
And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from 18. Pass to Fall. Back to Williams. Drives to the hoop. Oh.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Toronto calls timeout. They're down by 14. 1 second left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
So no problem for the Bronx as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. And here is Hardaway. Fall with the rebound. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving the lane. And he can't jam it through.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. The Bronx will retain possession. And it's the Bronx with the ball. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Here's Hardaway. And it's blocked. Pass to Hardaway. Lets it go from deep. He can't hit that time. Now Toronto takes it the other way. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Bronx grabs the miss. Down low. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Back to Hardaway. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
You know, guys, KP sometimes is just overwhelming. I mean, when he gets good positioning, he sometimes just forces the defense to foul.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
Now here's Hardaway. Here's Williams. And finished off by Williams.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
Here's the three. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
A confident shooter from deep. When you give Gilgeous-Alexander space to pull the trigger, he's not going to hesitate.
Here's Hardaway. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Porzingis with fast break chance. Porzingis is double. Pass to Fall. Shoots. Rebound by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for the Bronx. To the wing on the left. Here's Fall. The shot, no good. And Toronto will come the other way. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's tipped. Hardaway with it. Here's Fall. Hardaway with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Fall. That's tipped. Fast break, the Bronx. Stolen by Ball. Pass to Fall. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
Now here is Hardaway. Here's Fall. Hardaway trying to free himself up. Gets it to go. That one good from Fall. Fall's got 6 points.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Outside, Porzingis. That Falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
How about Porzingis showing us a little dexterity and fleet-footedness there? Love seeing him work that part of his game into his pack.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Fall. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 8.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Pass to Fall. Fall with the rebound. 3 seconds left. Porzingis hits the jump hook. Porzingis has got his second basket.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long, too determined as well.
10
and we
16.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bronx.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Oh, that's blocked. A crossover. Here's Williams. Great positioning on the putback. Falls got the lead up to 10 now for the Bronx.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot misses. The Bronx goes the other way with it. Fall with the rebound. So it's Toronto now. Tatum wide open, he fires one. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Tatum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
Now here's Porzingis. And another miss by the Bronx.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The Bronx leading by 7. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Porzingis with the steal. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Here's Fall. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Outside, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Oh, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
Now here's Hardaway. No good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Tatum, that's for 2. That Falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Fall. Shot clock at 5. It's good again, and the next one 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Able to get to the hoop with those nice handles, leading to an easy finish.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Left side, Tatum. Bronx grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And it's Williams throwing it down.
incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Hardaway. Fall with the rebound. Toronto trails by 9. Tatum, that's for 2. Porzingis with the rebound. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Pass to Fall. And here's Porzingis. You know, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
Boy, a creative finisher who throws it down with ease at 7-3. Put the ball in Porzingis' hands, and he'll occasionally wow you.
One-on-one fast break. The kick out to Tatum. And Toronto turns it over again. So both teams changing it up here. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bronx. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. The kick out to Tatum. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Tatum. Driving inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
He's driving inside. Tatum is either going to finish or get himself a trip to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. He doesn't get the second one. Here's Bowen. Toronto grabs the miss. It'll count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Bronx with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. There's a good screen. Pass to Fall. Shakes him. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
When you've got the slick passing skills that Ball has, you love exploiting the defense in the pick and roll.
Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Hardaway hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Screen by Sabonis. Knocked away. Hardaway with the steal. To the paint. Here's Fall.
And Hardaway, Penny Hardaway, boy, what a terrific passer he is. Great floor awareness and does an excellent job finding the open man.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. His 3-pointers off the mark. Toronto trails by 8. Over Tatum. Back to Tatum. Launches it. Nailed from 3-point land. Tatum's got 11 points.
Tatum aggressively looking for his shot now, preparing before the pass arrives.
Pass to Sabonis. From past the arc. Not going to go that time. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Right around a minute and a half. Play here in the 3rd quarter. Fall can't hit. The Bronx leading by 5. And here's Tatum for 3. Good on the triple. Tatum's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
How about the pace that Tatum plays with? Excellent. I mean, when he's feeling it, he can pull up effortlessly off the dribble. Nice.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Team foul.
Timeout called here, the first for the Bronx.
Kristaps Porzingis. Jerome Williams. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Penny Hardaway. Bronx timeout call. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your youth dance squad. Substitution on the court.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Drops in the tray.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Toronto trails by 5. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Penny Hardaway.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
The offensive rebound from deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes.
5 on the clock. Here's Williams. Porzingis trying to get free. Full. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
For Toronto, they have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. And Greg Anthony for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the Bronx picking up a basket just moments ago. Back to Gobert. Porzingis with the steal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Penny Hardaway.
And this young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
Toronto trails by 7. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's blocked. Fast break, the Bronx. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball. It's blocked. Williams looking around. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander for 3. And they recover it. Here's Falls. Lays it up off the glass. Falls got 6.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Now here's Williams. 6 points for him. Inside, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, what makes Porzingis a nightmare matchup, guys, is his size, skill, and agility.
Pass to Fall. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2-hander.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Toronto calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Porzingis. Here's Tatum. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. He's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
Here's Fall. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the basket, no matter who was offering the resistance.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increase the consistency from deep. And he's done that with a lot of lab work.
To the inside. Fall. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum making a lot of noise with these points now. He's an impact player, make no doubt about it. Capable of turning the game all alone.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Fall can't hit. Now here's Hardaway. And he dunks it down.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Bronx's head coach talked to his team during that timeout. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Thanks, David.
A solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now, he's got a big smile on his face.
Back to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Pass to Fall. Outside Williams. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Big points there on the slam. He had a much smaller man on him and took him to task. Just a massive play.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's tonight. It's
Oh, man. Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Outside Williams. .125 left here in the fourth quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, Exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a three-point game.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Pass to Tatum. With the drive, and it's blocked. And they're able to recover. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Porzingis. Headed by Porzingis. On the wing, Hardaway. A second chance effort. That one off the back iron and out. It's the Bronx with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead early. Here's Fall. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. The kick out to Williams. There's the pick.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
.20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Williams. Into the...
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
So it's the Bronx picking up the win. another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Fall. Shot from the low block. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
There's the pick. Hardaway with a wide open look. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Out to Porzingis. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And SGA up there getting that flush to go.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yes, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass. He can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for now.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He hits both from the stripe.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Misses the one-handed jam.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that.
Here's Williams. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
No layups right there for SGA up to the rim.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Toronto. They trail by 3. On the wing, Williams. No good, unable to end this run. Outside Hardaway. Outside Sabonis. Here's Fall. Just 5 to shoot. Hardaway from outside. That's in. And he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Master Williams. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession. Hardaway from outside. Toronto grabs the miss. .151 left to play in the first. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Bangs home the trifecta. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far. Pass to Fall. On the top of the key. That one off the back iron and out.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Now here's Hardaway. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Over in the corner, Williams. And again, Toronto with the triple.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Hardaway. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Hardaway.
Shooting for the home team.
Hardaway hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Here's Ball. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Gilgeous-Alexander just getting better and better at creating for his teammates.
Here's Hardaway. Williams with the block. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the three-point shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got a couple of threes now in the first for Toronto. Pass to Fall. Fires top of the key. Porzingis with the rebound. Toronto with the ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Hardaway goes in.
Home team foul. Taco Fall. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Hardaway for three. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
Toronto, 15.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play. I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 points in the game. Oh, good with the triple. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Toronto. 3-point lead. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Fall. Right side, Hardaway. Fall can't hit. Toronto leading by 3. Screen by Porzingis. Now here is Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And Toronto making a change. And here's Smart. Pass to E. From deep. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Fall. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Smart wide open, he fires. Drains it from beyond the arc. Smart's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Tatum. Fires from the wing. Here's Fall. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Fall's got 8 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside. chasing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Yao. Here's Bowen. Lock at 6. Fires from deep. It doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. To the middle. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, no need to settle for a layup with Porzingis inside at that size. That's an easy jam.
.136 left in the second quarter. Pass to E. Carries it from three-point range. He's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Does so much out there to stretch out the defense. He's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
And Fall gets it to go.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Tatum. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Drills the three-pointer.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Tatum a screen. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And just fluid off the dribble. Great length to finish, and Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
Smart. It's not going to go for him. And Toronto will come the other way. Outside Tatum. Launches it. Good on the triple. And now it's a 9-point Toronto lead.
A leap from deep. Tatum joined the league as a fantastic three-point shooter. Didn't have to add that to his game.
Now here's Tatum. And that one is good from E. He's got 9.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
How about Tatum there with the finish with some authority?
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. The 3 from Tatum.
And that's the kind of in-your-face defense that's setting the tone for SGA and the rest of this team.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Toronto leads by 4. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half.
And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Such a long and versatile guard that possesses a very intriguing and exciting skill set. Gilgeous-Alexander, lots of room to grow.
Now here is Hardaway. He's got 5. Fall can't hit. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Gobert. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with, and that's why you have to be physical with him on defense. Wow, what, do you have something in his eye on that shot?
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. Here's Fall.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. At after the three-pointer from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Personal foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. Shot clock at 6. And it's ball in the corner.
And you want to use the whole court, but you got to be careful with the long passes. Those are easier to pick off.
To the wing on the left. And that one goes long. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. For the lead, Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Tatum on the wing. There's the three. Mr. Gobert. Sabonis with the ball. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Next step kind of action there from Shea as he's able to find the open teammate.
To the paint. And finished off by Gobert.
Assistant.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
It's Hardaway with the drive. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining.
Love three.
2 minutes.
Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander needs to keep taking these shots in order for his game to expand.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
From beyond the arc and then some.
3 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Toronto. Here's Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 14. Hardaway with the steal. From outside the arc. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, good for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 here in this quarter alone. Gobert with the screen. Ball no good.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Here's Williams. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammates.
Toronto calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Home team.
Four on the shot clock. Smart. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Personal foul.
That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Team foul.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Toronto trails by 6. Inside. Here's Porzingis. Here's Fall.
Taco Fall.
And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Such a big part of what he does for this team, just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Uncovered. The shot by Yee, no good.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Toronto calls timeout. Here's Hardaway. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Up by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment, Kip.
45.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Hardaway. All alone. That one attained offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
To tie it up. Porzingis with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Outside Tatum. Shoots. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
And with the height to see over people and the peripheral vision to do it quickly, Penny with the perfect setup.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Fall. And the layup's good off the glass. Fall's got 4 points in the quarter.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Tatum, that's for 2. Nice D from Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander preventing the D. That bucket in no time at all. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
Here's Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Tatum, that's for 2. Misses the jumper. Here's the break. Williams with a clean look. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Toronto trails by 9. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Back to Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Tatum on the wing. Outside Hardaway. The kick out to Tatum. Shot clock at 3. A shot off that time. Hardaway with it. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Down low. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Gilgeous-Alexander learning this offensive system and learning it well.
And it's Jason Tatum with a 3. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Pass to Fall. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
And with the height to see over people and the peripheral vision to do it quickly, Penny with the perfect setup.
They get it again. Here's Bolt. Outside Tatum. From the arc. Tatum with another miss.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Yes, sir. And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them, complete control.
Looking to get it going. And the dunk by Tatum.
What an athletic move by Tatum, going up like nothing could stop him.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Hardaway for 3. The shot by Williams, no good.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Finished off by Williams.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the tall...
Here's Hardaway. From the arc. It's hauled in by Fall.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Williams punches it home.
You see his link, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Pass to Williams. Sends it home from three-point land.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Hardaway. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. They get it back. And Williams punches it home.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Pass to Fall. And a two-handed jam.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. Oh, swiped away. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Fall gets it to go.
Nice pass by Gilgeous-Alexander. Has the height to see over the D, and he's unselfish.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Williams grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Tipped away. And stolen by Williams. Here's Fall. Boom! He jams it straight down.
The unique perspective of a big. Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
And here's Sabonis outside. He can't hit that time. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Williams from long range. It's hauled in by Fall. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3, Hardaway. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Left side, Hardaway. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a 3. Kept alive. Here's Fall. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Hardaway hits them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. There's the block. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. 1:16 left in the first. There's Tatum with the 3. Here's Fall. Pass to Tatum. For 3. It's hauled in by Fall.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And Sabonis slams it in.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Tatum can't hit.
High percentage look for him, but bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Hardaway's shot is good.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Count that one.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Lets it go from deep. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Now here's Porzingis. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. A nice shot by Tatum.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. They're up by 10.
And the team, 21.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
I'll tell you what, judging from that first period, you have to love what they're doing offensively.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
Picked by Gobert. From downtown, back to Tatum. Over Williams. Ball outside. And stolen by Hardaway. And they're on the break. This one for three. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the three in transition.
And that one's long. Pass to Fall. Back to Hardaway. Here's Fall. 4 on the clock. Back to Hardaway. Inside. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Ball's double. Pass to Gobert. And stolen by Hardaway. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drains the quick shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Tatum from long range. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Williams from long range. It doesn't go for him.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Hey, guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
From deep, Hardaway, no good. Tatum way outside. Tatum with another miss. Williams on the wing. Give him 8 points now.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Back to Tatum. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Fall. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
That one, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Substitution on the court.
1:49 left in the first half of basketball. And the basket by Bowen.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Pass to Bowen. Smart outside. Deflects the pass. Here's Yee. Ball outside. No good on the three. Smart left side. Pulls it. Here's Yee. It's tipped.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Toronto.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. To the inside. Smart. And stolen by Hardaway. Here's Bowen. Bowen with a rebound. Outside Tatum. On target from range. Tatum's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Outside Porzingis. From outside the arc. Here's Fall. Smart grabs the miss. Pass to Tatum. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise. You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
From deep. Knocks it down from distance. Tatum's got 6.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Your Toronto team.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
Shakes him. Here's Fall. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort. What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's Bowen. Offline with a 3. For 3, Hardaway. Down low. Another steal. On the take. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Now Smart. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Yee. And a miss there on the triple. Oh, they pick off the pass. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. To the inside. Another steal. And here comes the break. Here's Fall. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
An encouraging sign for sure. When Porzingis distributes it like this, his teammates appreciate it.
Smart outside. Pass to E. Here's Yao. Defended by Porzingis. Pass break. Here we go. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, BA, yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Pass to E. The three is up. The shot, no good. Here's Toronto with the ball. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Gets the three to fall. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. The drive by Smart. Here's Bowen. No good from outside. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Fires in the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
From behind the arc. He buries it from 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in the second half.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Here's Hardaway. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And a basket there really helps to stop the bleeding.
Pass to Hardaway. To the wing, right side. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Drains the triple. 12 points for him.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
This is when they need it the most, so they're so close to evening this game up.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Outside Hardaway.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush, there's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter of the game.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot off that time. 4-3. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points.
An underrated shooter. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander hit 40% from range at Kentucky.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
On defense, the visiting team. 22 was their biggest lead. Porzingis, high post. Pass to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Here's Tatum. And he banks in the layup.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
20 seconds left in the third quarter here. To the middle. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Misses the deep 3-point attempt.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And stolen by Porzingis. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Leading by 6. And we're coming right.
51.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Toronto with the ball. 6-point game. Launches it. Here's Falls. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates. BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Tatum from long range. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Picked by Sabonis. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play. Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
The kick out to Williams. Here's Fall. There's a screen from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Tatum with room to shoot. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Well, Tatum has such a natural talent for shooting. Pulling up on a dime is no problem for him.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
Toronto foul. Kristaps Porzingis. First personal foul.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to Fall. The 3. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Team foul.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Becoming more comfortable with that shot. The ceiling is very high for Gilgeous-Alexander if he can stretch the floor.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Right side Hardaway. Outside Williams. Here's Fall. And Williams punches it home.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by Fall. And here's the fast break. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. He drops it from range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 here in this quarter. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, deflected. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Williams into the lane. And Williams punches it home.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. There's Tatum with the 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Third team foul.
An ascending superstar, Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. Goes back up. Out to Sabonis. Pass to Fall. Shot clock at 5. That 3's off the mark. There's 57 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Here's Tatum. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Oh, they get a hand on it. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Williams. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Unloads from 13. And it's Tatum missing. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Pass to Porzingis. Now here's Hardaway. Defended by Hardaway. Hardaway, a good look. The jumper from the wing off target. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for...